The big news story over the past week has to do with Allen County Sheriff David Gladieux allegedly involved in an incident being described as a disturbance. Fort Wayne's NBC. Headline: Allen County Sheriff under investigation for disturbance at Three Rivers Festival. Allen County's highest law enforcement officer is being investigated by the Indiana State Police for his alleged involvement in a disturbance at the Three Rivers Festival Tuesday night, July 16th. Fort Wayne police confirmed with Fort Wayne's NBC they were called to a disturbance Tuesday night involving Allen County Sheriff David Gladieux. It was not immediately clear if the sheriff was on duty at the time. Fort Wayne police said their investigators have forwarded the case to the Allen County Prosecutor's Office for review. A representative for the prosecutor's office confirmed an investigation but would not release the incident report or comment on it, citing the ongoing investigation. However, multiple sources have told us the incident involved a locked area near temporary bathrooms where Gladieux allegedly pushed a teenage festival volunteer who reportedly fell onto something metal and sustained minor injuries. WPTA TV. Headline: Fort Wayne Police withholding report on incident involving sheriff. Fort Wayne Police Department spokeswoman Sofia Rosales-Scatena said the department turned over the investigation to the Allen County Prosecutor's Office, which subsequently asked Indiana State Police to take control. The FWPD denied ABC 21's repeated request for the police report of the incident. The prosecutor's office also denied our request for the report, citing the Investigatory Records exemption in Indiana's Access to Public Records Act. Police reports are frequently requested, received, and reported by news outlets. On Monday, ABC 21 received the police report on a shooting at the Hallmark Inn, a case being handled by Fort Wayne PD. But the department and other agencies have also refused to release other similar records. In December of last year, Fort Wayne PD denied ABC 21's request for the incident report on the arrest of Cameron Joyner, a suspect now charged with 3 counts of murder in connection to a Thanksgiving night slaying. Joyner's grandmother and legal guardian is Deborah Joyner, who retired as captain from Fort Wayne PD last year after 40 years with the department. His great-uncle is Mike Joyner, who retired earlier this year as the spokesman for Fort Wayne PD. Wayne TV. Headline: City releases redacted report on incident involving Allen County Sheriff. The city of Fort Wayne has released a police report, albeit a heavily redacted one, on the incident at the Three Rivers Festival that reportedly involved Allen County Sheriff David Gladieux and a 15-year-old boy. The report, written Thursday, July 18th, a day and a half after the incident reportedly happened around the Headwaters Park Pavilion at the Three Rivers Festival, says 3 Fort Wayne police officers responded to a disturbance call at 11:06 p.m. Tuesday to 200 South Clinton Street. The entire description of the incident has been redacted, with the exception of details of the victim's injuries. The report said a 15-year-old allegedly fell backwards onto a PVC pipe and something else, leaving a red mark on his right flank area. The report detailed possible charges, including simple assault, disorderly conduct, and intoxicated person. The most compelling report that I've seen so far on this matter comes from local journalist Jim Sack. Now, Jim Sack is one of these people who actually goes to Fort Wayne City Council meetings. He takes notes and everything. What we know is the sheriff was involved in an altercation with someone at a Three Rivers Festival event, and that since county officials have gone mum on the case, citing the ongoing investigation as a reason to clam up, we hardly can tell fact from conjecture. Here's what we've heard. The sheriff wanted to use a porta-john after the area had closed. He was told by a young volunteer that he could not. The sheriff, we were told, pushed the 15-year-old to the ground, injuring the kid. One version said the kid's back was badly injured. One version says a bone was broken. Other volunteers are said to have called the police, and a standoff occurred between the Fort Wayne Police Department officers and county mounties protecting their boss. The Three Rivers Festival volunteers were pissed because they felt the sheriff was about to get away with assault because of his office. That's why the Fort Wayne PD got involved. That's the storyline from 3 sources. It may be blown out of proportion, as is often the case with word-of-mouth reports. One person tells the story, the listener passes it on with mistakes or embellishments, and what was a misdemeanor becomes a casus belli. Casus belli is Latin for an event or action that justifies or allegedly justifies a war or conflict. Some people in Fort Wayne believe Allen County Sheriff David Gladieux is being protected by Fort Wayne PD and the Allen County Prosecutor's Office because neither department is being forthcoming with information about this alleged incident. But I don't really think that's the case. The Journal-Gazette. Headline: Special Prosecutor. Investigation into festival incident involving sheriff to take at least month. Madison County Prosecutor Rodney Cummings was appointed special prosecutor last week to investigate. Cummings was first elected to his post in Madison County in 1994 and was elected to a fifth term in 2014. He was an Anderson police officer before becoming prosecutor, according to a biography provided by the Indiana Prosecuting Attorneys Council. He was elected last year to represent Indiana on the National Board of Directors for the National District Attorneys Association and said Monday he has worked on investigations involving high-ranking public officials. Former Elwood Mayor Ron Arnold resigned in 2015 after Cummings told reporters state police recommended charges be filed in a case in which the mayor reportedly used campaign funds for personal expenses. Cummings decided not to file charges after Arnold resigned, according to the Herald Bulletin newspaper in Anderson. Cummings called last week for Anderson's police chief to be demoted for confronting state police when the chief's son, also a police officer, was arrested, the newspaper reported. This story is far from over, people.